Hi guys, welcome to the new video. In this video, I will be showing you one end-to-end three-statement model that I have built. In our previous sessions, we learned on how to create a basic income statement model, wherein we covered how to group the data from trial balance and bring that on the income statement phase with using dynamic functionalities like, using a formula like sum product to link it with period. And also we learned about how to create an income statement dashboard chart that can also be linked to your financial model. So in this video, I want to quickly show you this model so that you are also aware about what kind of an end output you should create. You should try creating. This is what is the expectation from the FP&A standpoint of view. So normally, as I told you, there is always a cover sheet depending upon the dimensions of the data that is applicable. You can create. So there is an option of choosing the different types of periods. There is an option of choosing the different types of segments. You can view the data at consolidated level, standalone level. You can choose entity for which you want to see the data. You can also select the units. For example, if you want to see the data in absolutes, if you want to see the data in millions, you want to see the data in thousands. So you can, depending upon your organization needs, you can have such data dimensions in the cover sheet. That is what you have to link it with the entire model. Based on this selection, the model, the number should get refreshed. That should be your goal. Showing you some of our output. Let me show you a comparative income statement. So if you see, this is a complete comparative income statement wherein we have the data, month on month data for actuals, quarter to date data, year to date data, last 12 months data, budget data, actual versus budget in absolutes, in percentages. You can see the data for the different revenue service lines, cost, operating expenses groupings. And if you note here, these are different FSLIs. This is not a GL level data. So GL data always rolls up to the financial statement line item, depending upon the mappings that your organization is maintaining. You can create different types of bridges if you want to, create a net profit to an adjusted EBITDA bridge. What constituted from net profit to EBITDA? You can have such kind of analysis in your income statement. Showing you a balance sheet model, you can similarly create the balance sheet model wherein you can view the data for month on month variance analysis. If you have a balance sheet budget, you can also include the balance sheet budget and do a comparison. Then there is a comparative cash flow statement wherein again you can do a month on month variance depending upon the mappings you have done at the GL level, and accordingly all the data will get refreshed. Now let me change the data, from let us say, let me do it March 23, and if you will see, all my data is getting refreshed. Now my data is, starting from March, it is showing me previous month, all my different tabs, everywhere the numbers have got refreshed. If you could see, the cash on cash equivalent for the February month is 7, right? Now let me change it back to May. So now you can see the numbers will get changed. So by default it is coming 7, but ideally the numbers that would have been in the April month would have appeared here. Let me also show you some of the other output reports of representation of income statement, balance sheet. So this is the 13th month, a very primitive, statement. The way people look globally, what has been the trend over the 13 months. So you can see the representation of income statement, YTD, all such metrics that we have discussed. This is another format of income statement. You can also have a balance sheet format like this. So the key while you're creating a model is the consistency. You have to build a consistent model. Everything here is linked. I have used formulas here like index match, all such dynamic array formulas I have used. The goal is that there should be no hard coding, there should be no hard coded numbers. All my output numbers has to be linked with the trial balance. Now talking about the source data, the source data for such kind of statements will be your GL trial balances and whatever we have learned in our last class. You do have to do an FSLI mapping, category mapping. Once you do that, the numbers will be reflected in these output reports. So I hope this video was helpful for you to understand the kind of deliverables that are expected. Hoping to see you in our next video. Thank you.